want to take this a different direction.
Please.
Who is a different direction from that? Who is the one player in this series that's not named Luka, not named Steph, that's going to have the biggest impact on it?
So I'm going to cheat and pick two, but you can really pick either one. To me, it's Klay Thompson and Jordan Poole, because the Warriors, to win this series, I think they're going to need that blender offense to be at full throttle. The Mavericks are good enough. Well, first of all, Luka's good enough. He's going to score on you. Their defense is good enough. They're going to take away a lot of the easy stuff. The Warriors are going to have to get the hard stuff, the fancy stuff, the handoffs, the split cuts where 2 and 3 of their guards are running apart and coming together and flying in all different directions, and the handoffs are flying. I think they're going to need to have a lot of games where 2 of the 3 guards, Steph, Poole, and Klay, have really good games, or all 3 of them have solid games.
Sure.
They can't afford bad games from those guys. I think they're going to need to look like the offense that just obliterated the Nuggets, and not the offense that looked kind of confused and scattered at times against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, okay, really quickly. I'm not going to give you 2. I'm going to give you 1, but I want to go back really quickly and talk about Steph and Luka. Hey, I know we're talking about Steph not being able to guard. Luka's not going to be able to guard anybody out there either. So let's just establish that really quickly. Now, the most important player to me is Draymond Green.
Okay.
For this reason. One, to your point, he's got to look to score. And it doesn't mean that he's got to be aggressive to score. To me, he's got to look for shots. He's got to he's going to get open looks all night. And I know the Draymond. I've seen the Draymond in Game 7. I know what he's capable of. So I want to see Draymond be aggressive, because that's going to open up things for Steph. That's going to open up things for Jordan Poole. That's going to open up things for Klay Thompson. And so for me, if he gets in foul trouble, and if you want to have him guarding Luka, then you could be in problem. And then to me, Draymond is going to be so important from what he does on the defensive end. If he gets in trouble guarding Luka, that's going to hurt their offense, right? So there's just a lot of chess pieces that's going to go, and Draymond's the center of that.
You know what? I'm going to roll with Spencer Dinwiddie. Right, if Spencer Dinwiddie, have one of these series where he could average 20 plus, which he's capable of doing, I think the Dallas Mavericks win this series for the simple fact that we know what Luka is going to bring to the table. Bronson has shown us that he's a bona fide second option, how consistent he's been throughout the playoffs and the play of him even when Luka was out. But if Spencer Dinwiddie could come out, Spencer Dinwiddie could come in off the bench and do his thing, I think the Dallas Mavericks will win this series in great fashion. But if he doesn't produce and he doesn't average 20 points a night, I think they're going to get sent home.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I know it's fair.
This is going to be a test of how the role players play on the road as well. We saw that drastic up and down in the Suns series early on for players like Spencer Dinwiddie, Jalen Brunson. They brought it at home, but early on they struggled on the road. And let me tell you, I know I grew up in Oracle, so I'm kind of a little bit biased toward the old arena. Chase Center is finding its way. We were there the other day.
It's getting better.
It's getting better. It's an intelligent crowd. It's a tough place to play.
It's getting better.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.